Om Shanti to everyone. I'm visible and audible.
Shanti, yes, you are.
So let's start the session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Relax your palm on the knee, palm facing upward, and gently close your eyes. Go into your posture. Observe your asana. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder, your palm, your knee, and be comfortable within it. Now, very slowly move your attention towards the natural breath, how the breath going in and coming out. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Keep practicing few more seconds. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Now, prepare yourself for the 3 times. Inhale for the Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration, feel the sensation. Join your both palms, rub your palms. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Om Shanti. So, in previous session, we discussed about the meditation, samadhi. We discussed about the pratyahar, how pratyahar lead you towards the dharana, dharana lead you towards the dhyana, and dhyana lead you towards the samadhi. This is the link we discussed about it. And it's very much important if you understand this link. It give you the deeper understanding how the meditation technique work on you. So whatever we are practicing, it's the concentration, improving the concentration technique, because meditation come automatically too. The flow of the, the concentration, which is break during the dharana, is like a pause when you are focusing on the one thing and you are not putting lots of effort in your practice in concentration. That is a concentration meditation, complete unbreakable flow, and that's come by the practice of the concentration. So right now we are improving our concentration. So to go towards the meditation, no effort required. You are start living in the present moment. Another word for meditation is living in the moment. Whatever you are doing, you are in that moment. That is a meditation. Simple. Meditation is the state of the mind when mind is capable to be in the present. Right now, our mind is not in that stage. That's why we require many tools. Why we require the meditation technique? Why we require the concentration technique? And this, the whole class, because we forget to live in the present. Simple. We are not living in the present. We are either living in the past or worrying about the future. We forget to live in the present. And through this class, through this session, through the tool of the concentration, whatever I'm gonna teach you, through that, you're gonna train your mind to live in the present. Simple thing. Okay, and other things also I talked about it. So if you miss any session, you can go on the YouTube and watch the pre-recorded session of the June and comment over that and like the video, okay? And share with your other people also, so they get the little bit deeper understanding of the meditation and they practice and they can come out from their misery, their pain and their suffering. Okay, so now Anapan I introduced in the previous session, the first stage Anapan, where you have to aware of your breath, how the breath going in and coming out, that I introduced. So in Anapan meditation, basically, you have to focus on the involuntary action of the breath. In pranayam, you do the voluntary action, right? You inhale, exhale. This is a pranayam procedure, right? But here, what you're doing, Purak or Rechak, we are gonna practice. But here, we are not doing the putting the effort in inhalation and exhalation. We are observing the involuntary act. To me, you are listening me, right? You are listening to me. That moment you are inhaling and exhaling, that breath we're gonna observe without putting any effort in inhalation and exhalation. That breath we're gonna observe when we are practicing the Anapana. So very simple meditation, and 2,500 years ago, Lord Buddha, discovered this meditation and taught to all the people, most of the monks, and they come out from their suffering and pain, and they start living in the present moment by practicing the Anapana. Ana means Aya, Pana means Gaya. Pali word. Inhale and exhale. Simple. very simple thing you have to learn meditation. But certainly it love complication and we love the trick. But here, understand this technique is very simple. And why only Anapan we have to practice, not the other meditation. I'll talk about it in the next session. But understand this Anapan, inhale and exhale, this we're gonna practice. Nothing else. It's very simple to understand it. I'll give you the instruction, and that instruction you have to follow it. Simple. So first stage we learn that you are observing the inhalation and exhalation like a watchman. Now today we're going to enter into the second stage of the Anapana. I hope you practice the Anapan meditation uh, in this weekend. So you enter into the second stage of the Anapana. Hi Karen, long time.
Hi, good morning, good
Hope
afternoon.
That's why we say Om Shanti, no? No
Om
difficulty to
Shanti. Om Shanti.
difficulty to comprehend that which day, which time we are.
Exactly. Om Shanti Durgash.
So welcome to the meditation class here. So we are practicing the Anapana meditation, and
Anapan.
you know the technique already. So
Yes.
second stage today we're gonna enter into it, and
Okay.
I also explain you that Anapan is very much important because Lord Buddha, this is the Buddhist meditation, right? First, and this is a very scientific, method to control your mind. Very scientific, because you don't require any other object like music or sound, or you're not dependent on those things. You're dependent on your breath only, and breath is always with you. You don't require the special time for doing this meditation that play the music in the background so you can focus on them, or you can require any statue or any picture to meditate upon it. But here you are just using your breath. That's it. And that's how, while walking, even in the sleep, whenever you wake up, you can just observe your breath. Once you wake up, again, you don't require much effort. Just go back to your breath, and you are practicing the Anapana meditation. That is a very simple method to control your mind. Okay, it's very simple. So, and that's why it's more important to learn the Anapan comparison to the chanting the mantras or nerve chanting or other meditation, which we're gonna cover it. But Anapan is very simple to learn the method, very simple, and to practice is again very simple. And you get tremendous benefit while practicing. Believe me, it changed my life. It's gonna change your life also. So more you practice, more you will benefit. That's why we have to practice Mana, because the method is not complicated at all. Not required any chanting, sound, word, music, any object, any sight for meditation. So that's why it's become so easy. But there's a little bit difficulty you're gonna face it. But when you're practicing, you can ask the question at the end of the session. Okay, so let's start the practice. Till now, everything is clear. Technique is clear to everyone. You just observe the involuntary action of the breath. That's it. I'll give you the instruction, and you're gonna follow the instruction. Technique is clear.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So let's start the session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back neck straight, aligned, and be comfortable within it. Again, I'm not giving you the any asana which you required for the other meditation. This Anapan meditation, understand, required the comfortable posture. So any sitting posture, which whatever you feel comfortable, you can go into that posture. Okay. So comfortable sit. Keep your back neck straight, aligned, relaxed. Gently close your eyes. Observe your breath. your posture, your asana, how you are sitting. Be comfortable within it. Your back, your neck, your shoulder, palm should be resting on them. You should be, and take the pledge at least 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever your limitation of the sitting posture, not moving your body. Understand your capability of sitting, time or duration of your posture. Take the pledge. I'm not gonna move my body parts, not moving my hands, my legs. The moment you sit, you choose the posture, just be within it. Merge with your posture, merge with your asana, unite with your asana. Now, once you are in that posture, your whole body is comfortable, relaxed, and comprehend, contemplate on your mind, little bit set the intention that I'm not gonna move my any part of the body. I'm still relaxed. I'm still and I'm relaxed. Now, this 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever your limitation, I'm not gonna move. Set this intention in your mind. Stability of the posture is a basic requirement of implementing the any meditation tool technique. So very much important. You have to stabilize your posture, your asana. Now, enter into the next level of the meditation, that is bring your awareness towards the involuntary action of the breath, how the breath going in and coming out. Just observe how the breath going in and coming out. Not putting a single effort in inhalation and exhalation. You are just observing the natural, the way the breath going in and the coming out. The natural procedure of your breathing pattern. Just observe natural, pure breath, like a watchman, like a gatekeeper. We're just observing without reacting, just observing each and every single breath. Each breath plays very important role. Observe, just observe, just observe. Do not do anything. Here you are observing. That's it. Observe like a watchman and gatekeeper whose task just to observe how the breath is entering and coming out. If your mind wanders here and there, do not feel guilty about it. Do not feel frustrated about it. Just realize my mind is wandering. This is the reality of that very moment you lost. Just realize and come back to your breath. Just breathe and come back to your breath. Do not hate your mind. If your mind is wandering, let it be. Just you have to put the realization and automatically you come back. Patiently, deliberately, very gently observe each and every single breath. One again lost, come back without any frustration, just come back. Now observe patiently which nostril the breath going in and coming out. Which nostril, left or right, or both sides? Which nostril the breath going in and coming out? Observe very carefully and patiently. Which nostril the breath going in and coming out? Left or right or both sides? If your mind again lost, accept reality and come back to your breath. Come back to your breath. Observe like a watchman. Just observe, do not react. If you do not able to follow which nostril the breath going in and coming out, you can just observe the breath going in and coming out. Mind lost in the thought. Come back to your breath. This monkey drunken mind who wander here there. Just realize and come back to your practice. Do not hate. Patiently, diligently, observing each and every breath which going either left nostril or right nostril, or coming the both nostril or the one of the nostril. Very carefully observe. Lord Buddha has given you this wonderful technique to come out from all the pain and suffering. Keep practicing, learn this technique, and get the benefit out of it. Now, if you're able to observe which nostril the breath is going in and coming out. Now observe the temperature of the breath. When the breath going in, the breath is little cold. When it is coming out, it's little warm. Observe. When breath is going in, it's little cold. When it's coming out, it's little warm. Observe patiently. The temperature of the breath will change in inhalation and exhalation. But again, you are not putting effort in inhalation and exhalation. The natural inhalation and exhalation temperature you will now observe. Attentively, vigilantly observing the temperature of the breath. Mind lost again in the thought. Come back to your breath. Accept my mind is wandering and come back to your practice. Take your own time to release your asana and come out from the meditation. Take your own time. Now, any doubt, any difficulty when you are practicing this meditation?
How long we can go for meditation? Because I observe only means I was sitting and I was observing my breath, and maybe few seconds I totally blank. Means I was like I was feeling I'm inside for few seconds and then I came out again. So how long we can means practice this meditation session?
So whole day, whole day you
Okay.
can practice. Depend person to person. That's
Okay.
why I'm saying Anapan, you don't require anything. Even if you're doing the day-to-day activity, except the driving or walking on the right. But if you're sitting somewhere and you're doing nothing, like traveling in the bus or traveling in the train, and you're listening to somebody, you can just observe your breath. That's it. Even while opening your eyes, you keep your eyes open and you can just bring awareness towards your breath. And
Okay.
whole day you can do this practice. And I keep saying it, meditation is not for 1 hour, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Meditation is to the whole day, how you're spending it, right? Whole day. It's give you the present moment, how to live, how you're eating, that is again the meditation, how you're walking, that is a meditation, how you are sleeping, eating, walking, taking bath, everything could be a meditation. Because the moment
Okay.
you are aware of your action, that is become the meditation. And through this anapana, you are more conscious, you are more aware of your action. So anapan, the whole day you can practice. This is the wonderful technique. This is the that's why I keep saying that you anytime you can practice. But yes, 1 hour morning time, 1 hour evening time, extra. You have to sit for the 1 hour morning and 1 hour evening. Rest of the time, yes, whenever you get time, whenever you have any extra time, you can do this practice. Clear, Rahul? So keep practicing this meditation, and tomorrow we're gonna enter into the third stage of
Yeah.
dana. Third stage of
Okay.
dana. So for entering
What
into the
about the first stage? Because definitely today is my first day. So what about the first stage?
I
Means,
already
what is
introduced
first
it.
stage?
We cannot skip like first stage, second stage. When we are entering into the
Okay.
another, we have to practice the previous stage. So we did that today. We did.
Okay.
Okay, so following your breath. So just observing the
So
breath and coming out. That is the first stage of the anapana.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, that is. So tomorrow we are entering into the third stage, but again we're gonna follow the first, second stage, and then we're gonna enter into the third stage. So keep practicing. No matter you are entering into the second or
Okay.
third, even by just observing your breath is going in and coming out. You are practicing the anapan. This is the just give you the subtle level of breath. That's why we are introducing in the first, second, third. But no matter if you're not able to which nostril breath is going on, or you are unable to figure out the temperature of the breath, that's perfectly okay. You can just aware about the breath going in and coming out. Okay.
Okay.
So till here, we're gonna end the session. Om Shanti, Mangal Ho, bless you guys. Keep practicing. More you practice, more you're gonna learn. This is the way to understand what is actually I'm talking about it. If you are not practicing, you don't learn anything. Actually, it's remaining the talking only. So to understand, you require the practice. Okay, keep practicing. Mangal Ho, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.